stories. We start up with this one. Odumodu Black calls out music executives. Nigerian rapper Odumodu Black is taking to social media to voice his frustration with music industry executives, calling them out for what he described as exploitative and disrespectful practices towards artists. In a strongly worded X, formerly known as Twitter thread, the Declan Rice rapper criticized the timing of financial advances given to artists, arguing that they often come too late in the creative process. He wrote, and I quote, "An advance is meant to be given several months before an album, not after an album or 2 months close to the album. That's exactly when an advance is meant to be given," end of quote. He didn't stop there. Enraged, Odumodu Black warned executives to treat artists with fairness and respect, stating, and I quote, "Music label executives need to get off their high horse and do right by artists, or the wrath of God will dawn on each and every one of you. You do not want to be on the side God is fighting," end of quote. He added, and I quote, "Do right by your artists. They're already doing a lot you cannot do. When I get like this, nobody can hold me because I am speaking from the standpoint of righteousness. And from that standpoint, I can never be defeated. Go and ask all my ops. They lost. All of them. And for all you bleep that remade beats that my bleep made, when we see you, bleep, bleep, bleep," end of quote. Odumodu Black. All right, so Odumodu Black is one artist that we all know that whenever anything happens, he would always speak his truth. He will always speak his mind. No holds barred. And time and again, he has come out to talk about things that affect him in the industry. But now that he's talking about this, talking to some music executives, he didn't mention names. That's where I have a problem. Because if you're going to call someone out, call them out with your full chest and mention their names. But at the end of the day, for him to even say this, we don't know what transpired and with whom it transpired. But in recent times, we've seen the influx of Nigerian musicians come out to talk about how the system is not favorably. And I think the most recent person was King Madi, who spoke about the fact that she was absent for a while, and it was all because she had an issue with a record label. And on the other hand, the system doesn't encourage upcoming artists, and people are always trying to use artists for their selfish gain. So it's become a norm. A lot of people are calling out people, and I feel like a body should be put in place to regulate the music industry so that all of this, there is cabal, there are people who are selfish, there are people trying to manipulate. All of this needs to stop so we can get new music, great music, and no distractions. Laide Bakare fires back at Portable after he called her out online. Nollywood actress Laide Bakare has issued a strong warning to singer Portable after he publicly taunted and insulted her online. In a video, Portable claimed that Laide invited him to perform at her event, but she did not have the money to pay him. He stated that he declined the offer, which led her to get angry and insult him, referring to him as the dirty boy from Songwater. He accused her of instigating the drama and then portraying herself as the victim. In response, Laide Bakare shared a video urging Portable to keep her name out of his mouth. She made it clear that she would not tolerate any disrespect and advised him to move on. Take a look, guys.
Portable. Jẹ́ kí orí ẹ kó pé. Jẹ́ kí orí ẹ pé. I'm not sure you are okay. I'm not sure you are okay. Portable, this will be, in fact, jẹ́ kí orí ẹ kó pé. Jẹ́ kí orí ẹ kó pé. Jẹ́ kí orí ẹ kó pé. Jẹ́ kí orí ẹ kó pé.
After his recent performance in Abeokuta ended with damage to his car as he went ahead to vent his frustration on Instagram over an incident that happened during a show at the grand opening of a hotel in the Ogun State capital. In his words, what was supposed to be a normal event ended with him nursing damage done to his ride. According to Portable, after he finished performing, someone in the crowd approached his vehicle and smashed the rear side glass with their hand. That wasn't all, the backlight of the car was also broken. He expressed gratitude that no one in the car was hurt, but said it was painful to step out for work and return with a damaged vehicle. Portable also thanked the police officers at the scene, saying they responded swiftly and arrested the suspect. he urged them not to release the individual, calling for some level of accountability. And this is another episode of Portable coming on social media to rant. Well, this time around, he has his reasons. Let's start from the very first one. So the first one is between Portable, who we all know would always come on social media to call anyone out. And no holds barred. He would say things the way they are. On the other hand, there's the Nollywood actress Laide Bakare, who in recent times we've seen on social media being outspoken, talking about things that concern her. And now this is between Laide Bakare and Portable. Portable has said his side. The actress Laide Bakare is telling him to be careful. But we don't really know what transpired. We haven't heard that side, so we can't really judge right now. But according to what he said, I don't know. It's sounding like maybe she had an event and just invited him. But, you know, Portable, how do you invite him for an event when you're not going to give him money or pay him for the event? So everyone with their own opinion. But at the end of the day, I just hope they sort all of this out. And then his car being damaged at an event, that's really, really crazy. I know a lot of people will be saying, oh, what happened to the police? Where's security? He said it himself. He commended the police officers, saying that they actually did their work. They were there protecting him. But the moment they left, his car was assaulted. And then the part of the video that got me was where he kept saying, car where I buy from America, car where I bring from America. Portable, we know now, becoming down. But anyways, I just hope that this whole thing is resolved, and we'll just keep our fingers crossed to hear from Laide Bakare what exactly went down, how it went down. I hope they can resolve this, because if they don't resolve it, in the coming days, this is going to be a back and forth on social media between both parties. Anyway, am I looking forward to that? No. But we have to report it when it happens to you guys right here on Esplash. Anyway, welcome back to the show, guys. This right here is still Esplash on TVC, and it is still the entertainment news. Now we're going foreign, and we have this one for you. When the Williams ex-husband files lawsuit demanding her release from guardianship. American former host and media personality Wendy Williams and her ex-husband filed a $250 million lawsuit seeking to end her guardianship. Kevin Hunter, who was married to the talk show star for 21 years until their divorce in 2020, filed a federal suit in New York, saying the guardianship has become a weapon, not a shield. The suit is against Williams' legal guardian Sabrina Morrissey, who was appointed by New York judge Wells Fargo Bank, who first raised the alarm that Williams may be in trouble in 2022. Her one-time financial advisor Lori Schiller and her ex-manager Bernie Young, as well as a list of other defendants. The lawsuit, which uses Wendy Williams' married name Hunter, stated, and I quote, Ms. Hunter is being abused, neglected, and defrauded under the care of court-appointed guardians. The guardianship serves no therapeutic purpose, no protective function. It is punishment, pure and simple. Currently, Ms. Hunter is being confined against her will at one of Qatari's assisted living facilities with restricted access to her own phone and meaningful contact with her friends and family, end of quote. Williams voluntarily entered into the guardianship in 2022, shortly after Wells Fargo Bank froze her account in January 2022 due to suspicious activity, and sent a letter to the court recommending a guardianship. But Kevin Hunter claims in the court papers that Wendy Williams, who has been diagnosed with Graves' disease, frontal temporal dementia, and progressive aphasia, is competent to make her own decisions, but her guardians are ignoring medical advice and keeping her in fraudulent bondage. The lawsuit claims Williams has been subjected to over-medication and undue restrictions of her person and remains in care despite Ms. Hunter passing a competency evaluation in or around March 2025 and being described by healthcare professionals as alert and oriented during welfare checks. The lawsuit then notes none of the people looking after Williams have applied to revoke the guardianship, while also describing how Williams spiraled after her divorce from Hunter, who had already started a family with another woman at the time and was, I quote, left to navigate complex financial and medical matters without Mr. Hunter's experienced oversight, end of quote. He then accuses Sheila and Young of exploiting Williams' trust and financial resources and spending tens of thousands of her money without her knowledge. It also claims Williams was coerced into the guardianship under immense financial duress and emotional strain. Wow. So when I saw this yesterday, I was wondering, I'm like, Wendy Williams has been on the news for different things, for sicknesses. The last time, I think they said they found her at the rooftop where she went to have a drink, and she wasn't supposed to have a drink. And this has been going on. The guardianship has been going on. We haven't really heard much. Now her ex-husband is filing a $250 million lawsuit. Like, I know they say money in our water, but bros, what's going on? So when this news broke yesterday evening, I was wondering, I'm like, okay, we know that they've been at loggerheads. That's why he's her ex-husband. They had issues in the past and a lot went down. But now this coming out, I had to keep my fingers crossed. And then this morning, I woke up to news that when the Williams denounced the lawsuit, saying she has no idea about it, and then she called out her ex-husband saying he is a money groper. He wants her money, and that's why he doesn't want her under the guardianship, because he feels that if she's not under guardianship, then he can be able to access her money. And that's really, really sad, because Wendy Williams already is going through a lot on her own. And if anyone's going to be there, you need to be there for her as a friend. Even in his lawsuit filing, he claimed, well, since they're not together anymore, he's an extra friend in quote. And I'm wondering, what is an extra friend? Is an extra friend someone who wants to exploit you, someone who wants to take your money, or someone who wants to look after you? What does that even mean? But Wendy Williams has come out to denounce it through her lawyers, saying that she knows nothing about the lawsuit that Kevin Hunter, her ex-husband, filed. And as we already know, ex-husband, meaning they're strangers. They have nothing together and they're not even in touch. So she doesn't know why he's trying to represent her and file a lawsuit on her behalf. So this is just one crazy one, and if this becomes a major issue or there is a counter lawsuit, it will get messy. And when it gets messy, it's going to be a big problem. Anyway, guys, that's all we can take on the entertainment news today. We will be back with all the social media madness on Socialville after this time out. Don't go anywhere, guys.
Look at my face. You that my daughter was giving scholarship to travel abroad. To study there.
It's just like it's a coincidence. You know, yesterday I came to look for you. They say you're going to the farm.
Yes.
See my Mekana. My son is Mekana.
Who are Mecca?
Yes. So don't tell him, they say he's going to Japan.
Japan.
You know, I'm no different from you. Even my son, Uchenna, he called me yesterday. He told me that I'm coming to join him in the United Kingdom.
Hey! Are you kidding? Yes. You're going there.
I'm telling you.
Open up, bro.
That means very soon now you leave us. I'm telling you. Enya, what about you? You're not saying anything about your children. Your son or your daughter, they're not doing well.
Say something, man. What about your children?
Me, I have somewhere to go.
It's like we'll leave, bro. My chief, you got the things now. Oh, yeah, then.
I already stopped there.
Take care, This one is too heavy.
Hey, we have to wait. We can't enter this way. At all, very heavy.
Yeah, my son, how you doing? You know he's ready heavily here, and you know your father is about to go out. You know what to do now. Any of my pickings are be already.
Any of our pickings are already. See, those little things that we take for granted sometimes are actually what matters. Yes, we understand that, okay, you are going to meet your son in Japan. You are going to meet your daughter in the United States. You are going to meet your other child in the United Kingdom. But when it is raining, you can't go anywhere because the weather condition will not allow you to travel anywhere. Either Japan or United Kingdom or the United States. Anywhere you want to go, if it is raining, you cannot go, my brother, my sister. Any of una pikin sabi o rain. That's the claro for me. And then the one before that one, that was epic. So you know when you're taking children out, you know you're going to spend a lot of money. So this guy was prepared. He knew that he would see Ice Cream Man or something, and children like the song. See the guy still playing the ice cream song, doing pom pom. You don't know, say the guy don't put headphone for the pikin head. He cannot hear. It is say you, it's sleeping. He can't hear you. There is headphone. That's what you call sense. All right, guys, welcome to Socialville, where we serve up your daily dose of social media crazy, because who needs reality when this much fun is happening online, right? Let's see if you agree with me. Elizabeth has something to say, and she says, until you hear, will you be my girlfriend? Please, you are single. Oh. Kunle Kenny now says, in fact, with the way things are now, if a guy asks you to be his girlfriend, ask him back, will you be my boyfriend and mine alone? The things I've heard and seen can make a therapist go crazy, say. Wow. See, I actually agree with both of them. I was having this conversation with someone a few days ago, and I was saying that I feel like in this life that we are right now, in this century, a lot of people need to be updating their status. So the same way every time, even your phone, software updates, your social media, you update your status, you change your pictures, you post regularly. Even your phone will tell you sometimes, it will tell you update to the new software. So when you are married or single, always ask your partner, are you still in love with me or are we still together? Because sometimes you might be dating yourself. Like me now, I'm very, very single. I'm very, very single. I'm not plural. But somebody somewhere now might think that I am plural, but I'm not. And then people used to tell me, fine girl like you, how can you be? I'm very singular, actually. Nobody has snagged me. But you also always need to ask your partner, like, please, are we still dating? Am I still your girlfriend? Because at the end of the day, they'll say, I asked you, you did not ask me. So ask or learn to ask questions, my people. Anyway, moving on to the next one. At David_Pat says, being rich is not what you have in your bank account. It's about what you have in your heart. And then at Ekunfugi says, oh yeah, withdraw that art, use and pay bills. So I know a lot of people, a lot of motivational speakers, this is their forte. They like to say, being rich is about what's in your head. Being rich, yes, what's in your head. But before you use what's in your head to make money, you still need the money to pay bills. So you are rich financially, you are rich intellectually. You need to explain to people. You are rich emotionally. It doesn't mean that you are generally rich. So it's not a general richness. Financial richness, financial wealth can also help you with intellectual and emotional wealth. Because when you are financially wealthy, you will go to places and you will pay for courses where you will meet people that are intellectually sound and will teach you things that will make you intellectually rich. And then you also go to places where you meet people like mind who will help your emotional growth, and then maybe you even fall in love and marry, because even Davido used to say it's love is sweeter, when money enter, love is sweeter. So please, when you say being rich, be sure of which of the riches you are talking about. Because at the end of the day, you cannot use your heart to pay your bills. Thank you very much. All right, moving on. At QV King_14 is asking, and he says, what is Nigerian maths? At Vibes_N now responds saying, lying about the date of your event to your tailor so that your cloth can be ready on time. I'm guilty as charged. Yes, I'm guilty as charged. So when you have incompetent people or even competent people that anything can happen and they are not in charge of the circumstances, anything can happen. It might be when you need your outfit that they won't have light, that maybe rain will fall and the transformer will blow, or their generator will stop working. So it's best to actually prepare your tailor ahead. So if you need your clothes maybe next week Saturday, tell them you need it today, Friday, so that if anything happens, you will still get it latest by, let me do my Nigerian maths, latest by Tuesday or Wednesday, you will go for your clothes fitting. So latest by Thursday, your outfit should be ready for your event on Saturday. But then I must also give kudos to the tailors who are very competent and who deliver when you need your outfits. Like they have a place in heaven. all those technicians, all those people that do all those things and do their work very well and deliver right on time, they have a special place in heaven. All right, guys, let's move on already. This one says, those clothes and shoes you are screenshotting. When will you buy them? I don't know why this thing is loud in my ear, because this thing is talking to me. I'm very guilty of this one. I used to screenshot a lot of things. I used to do that. Recently, I was going through my phone, especially my Instagram, and I was going through the saved space, and I saw a lot of things. I'm like, Catherine, what is happening with you? But to God be the glory, I have actually bought some of those things. So it's not a sin for you to screenshot or save things, because you don't know when it will come in handy. Maybe somebody one day will say, what do you want? Or what do you want as a gift? I want to buy you something. Tell me anything you need. Just show them the picture and tell them where to get it, and that they will buy it for you. The Lord works in different ways, in mysterious ways. So don't give up. Yeah, don't give up on God, because they won't give up on you. He's able. All right, let's take this last one before we go. And this is talking about Port Harcourt girls. Say, Port Harcourt girls, which one be, baby? Give me money for state of emergency. Ha. Now, wow, me, I don't understand this one. No. We understand that there's a state of emergency in the country. We understand that a lot of things are happening in the country. Even around the world, a lot of things are happening that call for state of emergency. But how are you asking your baby for money for state of emergency? Like, what is that? What's that one for? So, wait, how do they even say it? How do you say it? How do you say it? Oh, so maybe it rains. You say, baby, give me money for the rain. And now that there's state of emergency in Port Harcourt, you just go, hello, baby, I'm at home, I'm bored. Just send me money for state of emergency. Like, how do you people do it? How do you people do it? Hey! Ha! See, I don't vex. I beg. Make I can't they go. See, even the screen, no green respond. My people, it's a wrap on Social View for today and this week. And we hope you enjoyed the chaos as much as I did. Yes, and that's all we can take on Social View today. We will be back with a lot planned for you. So keep it locked, guys.
Full of blood.
Hello everyone, my name is Kwalime Buhari. My name is Elma Mbadiwe.
And we are live on the red carpet
Of Unclaimed. I play the role Gininka, and I'm so excited for the world to see what Unclaimed is all about.
After 11 years of marriage to celebrate our anniversary.
My favorite thing about it is Film Tribe, Kayode Kasum, Biodun Steven. These are like names that are doing things in the industry, so I'm really looking forward to what they put together this time.
My very good friend Jay Trafford is a producer of this movie, and I have some friends here, Timini, Craig's, so it's a family-oriented movie.
It's not our regular, commercial, we're laughing at ha-ha, but I think that it's important that we know that these issues are real.
Unclaimed really just addresses the issue of trauma and how trauma, if not well addressed, can trigger unpleasant events and how it almost ruined the whole family.
Spent half your life with him, and then all of a sudden he just wakes up one morning and changes. Yes.
The suspense, the thriller, it's a great film. I think everybody will be excited.
I was opportune to be a part of this wonderful film. Unclaimed is a beautiful film about love, about so many things that we experience in our everyday life, and I'm so excited to see it because it's a product of love.
You like my wife?
Relationship. That's not true.
I'm an actor. I play the character Bala Garuba, and I'm here today as the host of the premiere as well.
I thought I was going to die.
My character is a very good guy, straightforward guy, happy guy, take no nonsense guy.
He said, the director of Biodun Steven says, hit her, I will hit her. Slam her, I will slam her. I was following directions, so thank you all for coming out.
I
I star as Mary in this beautiful psychological thriller that everybody needs to see. It was fascinating taking this job, and I'm glad that I was able to interpret Mary's character.
Mary was accused, but she's not guilty yet. Maybe it was his ghost. Stop, enough!
I'm expecting something intriguing and something exciting.
And I would tell parents out there, never, because I've been saying it, to give up on your children. You know, I know it's very difficult. There are some children, no matter how much you put, how much training you put together for them, or no matter how hard you try to train them, they are not just, their head is not just straight, okay?
Forever.
Nice, Unclaimed right there. I actually love the fact that these days a lot of movies are focusing on childhood trauma and human trauma generally. It's easy to know those parents that, you know, when they were young, they had so much fun. Like, see this yummy mommy. You know, okay, let me explain this video to you guys. There's a trend now where young people go to meet their parents and they record videos with their parents on TikTok. And this is the mother of those two young boys you can see. Like, it's the energy, the ginger for me. Mommy no hungry. You know that when she was young, she has had all the fun in the world and she's still so fit, dancing to her heart's content. And this is why we say happiness is indeed very, very free. Yes, guys, I rode solo today and I hope you enjoyed the show. It's been Esplash on TVC and I hope you had an amazing time. The TGIF edition is finally over, done and dusted for the week. It's your lady Catherine, a real hotness, signing out.